You know what, I could try and explain this, but it's God hand, meaning there really isn't any point. So here is the Mad Midget 5.
Gone wild! Joker! One hard gangsta! Diamond! You can find me at the club! Have your pet neutered or spayed! Ow, 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 ow! I'm hurt! I mean hurt! Together we are the Mad Midget 5!
Was that like Beautiful Joe or I don't even, just next one. What really makes a comic relief character is a character diluting the serious nature of a game. But when you have a game like Conker's Bad Fur Day that is solely based on humor, that means you really can't have a comic relief character, right? Oh, wrong. So very wrong.
Yep, he's back. The Great Mighty Pooh is really what gives Conker's Bad Fur Day its incredible iconic status. It takes what the game outlines and just goes mental with it. Not only is this literal piece of shit one of the best musicians in gaming history, but the battle with him is simultaneously one of the most unusual and greatest experiences you're ever likely to encounter in a video game. Some are in the countless movie references, musical interludes and general hilarity is just comedy nirvana. What else can I say?
I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt.
Heroes from E-rated games have a tendency to be morally perfect and heroic in every way. Just look at Link and Mario as examples. When have you ever seen them do anything wrong? Outside of Brawl, of course. But it's not always that way. Take Kazooie for example. She's a wisecracking bird who always has something mean to say about anything and everything, and as a result, it makes for some cracking comic relief.
Kazooie also serves as providing the perfect contrast to Banjo, who's kind of in the previously mentioned category of perfect in every way, except he's a bit dumber. It's like one of those old smart person stuck with a dumb person character relationships that work just so well. I do believe Kazooie inspired a certain character seen previously on this year countdown. Metal Gear Solid 4 has been hailed as one of the most depressing games ever made. During production, I bet Hideo Kojima noticed this and decided to give an old gag character a bigger role. Enter Johnny Sasaki, the biggest dunce in the history of the Metal Gear series. Pre-MGS4, he was known as the Idiot in the Mask, who appeared in Metal Gear Solid 2, and somehow even in Metal Gear Solid 3. In Metal Gear Solid 4, it's more of the same. Taking a dump in the middle of a boss battle and generally being this weedy character in an otherwise serious game.
Johnny is an interesting character, which is saying something considering how the Metal Gear series works. Not only is his involvement sustained throughout the series, but it is all as a pathetic character that really is only there for comic relief, nothing more. But Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots actually introduces him as an important character, and a character that has a serious impact on the story. Yes, the comic relief is still there, but it's accompanied by some actual structure.
Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
All right. Here.
Easy now.
Don't move! You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Careful, I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet.
How the hell did you ever survive 10 years?
Guns of the Patriots is all about soldiers who are connected by a series of nanomachines, allowing entire patrol groups to be in sync with each other and therefore a more well-oiled unit. Johnny didn't take any of these nanomachines due to his fear of needles, and as a result, he's always a step behind his fellow soldiers and therefore seen as just incompetent.
But when Liquid Ocelot takes control of this system of nanomachines, the bodies and emotions of soldiers worldwide are sent into crisis. All except our good pal Johnny, allowing him to save his love interest Meryl. Twice. And that's just it, isn't it? The writing behind Johnny Sasaki means that the player automatically writes him off as simply comic relief. But this great developmental character results in a very three-dimensional character. That goddamn Kojima!
Question. What happens when a person realizes that they're pretty much immortal, and they happen to have a good heart, but they are influenced by a bit of Japanese logic? You see, at this point in his life, Dante has already accomplished everything he set out to do in life, and he knows this. So what does he do now? Crack jokes and just do things that are so ridiculous that they're equal parts awesome and hilarious.
A great example of this is when Dante met Echidna.
Glad I got your attention. I was beginning to feel a little ignored.
But we wouldn't put him here if he didn't have a heart. Somehow, in the tornado that his personality has become, Dante was still able to show remorse at the death of Credo. Granted, he then went straight back to jokes after his death.
Check it out! It's got wings!
But he assessed the situation like any sensible hero would.
What makes Dante an even better comic relief character is the fact that his humor is consistent not just in Devil May Cry 4, but the entire Devil May Cry franchise. He adds a huge amount of color with his outlandish behavior, his fantastic sense of humor, and of course, his love of pizza.
Not only is he number one on our list, but he is the defining character of humour in video games. I know RabbidLuigi said that Daxter is the icon of video game humour, but for me it's the incredibly lovable Dante that has this claim. His hilarity combined with the fact that he'd still be a really great character if you took away his humour makes him number one on this list. That, and he's a wonderful contrast to the boring character that Nero was.
This has been RabbidLuigi.
And this has been RabbidLuigi.
And I'm going to say something funny that Rabbid has unfortunately not got the humor to write into the script. I'll have to write something or Rabbid will hurt me. Wait, was I supposed to say that?
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is...